Hi everyone, this is an offline video. Just felt like I was supposed to get on here, and at least I think it's an offline video. I've been working on business stuff all day, trying to get poster boards done and refresh my memory and studying and stuff like that all day. Been brainstorming of how the hell I'm going to do it since people are on my phone. But I trust in the divine that He's going to make a way where there seems to be no way to get this done. I don't have a problem. I know that if people would get off my phone, I could make a lot of money. I'm well versed and studied in these cards and stuff, and in the gifting that I have intuitively to make my business grow. Like I said, and I know organization is watching me. And like I said, well, let's just do a reading. I hope everybody's had a fantastic day. I can't tell if the lighting's just off or if that's you guys on there or what. Are y'all on there? I feel this. I feel a couple of different ways. I feel disgusted at times when I think about how people are just deliberately trying to hold me back because of pride. It's a disgusting emotion. I know people are spying on me. Obviously, I know that. I've said that over and over. I don't know what else I can say to y'all. Yes, I feel like I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. It's about this time every evening I start feeling this way. It's probably because when the moon comes out or something. I don't know. It pulls on us. I feel that stuff spiritually. I don't know how to explain that to you. I just do. Why am I being held back, y'all? I want to pull a rune. Thank you, Divine, for your protection. For everyone involved in this situation. Everyone. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And every thought we take captive right now. And I just bind every negative emotion. And I ask that you give every person involved in this strength to make the correct choice. Your choice, Divine. Not my choice, not their choice, but your choice. Show forth a message, please, for us. Give us hope. I got two that, well, I guess not. Went back down in there. So, this one came out this morning for me in my personal meditation. It's the spine. It represents the spine. This has to do with medical issues, how all this stuff got started. You know, Saturn rules over our skeletory, or it's said to rule, that energy represents our skeletory system, and Saturn energy represents testing, having to have mastery. It rules over those 5 signs, the 4 fixed signs, like I say, and the house Capricorn, the 10th house, and Scorpio. It's co-ruled with Pluto with Scorpio, Venus with Taurus, the Sun with Leo, and Aquarius, which is Uranus. And Uranus is considered the father of Saturn, okay? So it's also about generational things as well. History about things as well. This stuff is deep. I get it. I'm going to read what this says, though, in this book. It is the 3rd letter of the runic alphabet. And I'm in 3. Look, the divine's here, y'all. I don't know how you can deny when the divine shows up. The divine is tangible to us. It's using me to be a teacher of how to release and to trust the spirit, the true spirit that is a part of yourself, the all. But this represents the spine. Also represents strategy. People trying to strategize things. Fruitful projects and things of that nature is also what it can represent. It's amazing. Calculations. Well, if you're dealing with Saturn energy, you're dealing with things in this nature. Pentacles, business. Like I said, I've had bank issues here. People treating me a certain way in my own banks. This has to do with somebody breaking the rules, and I haven't broken any rules. I've been up front and forthright the whole way through. Now, maybe somebody on your end wasn't, and we know that that is the case. And like I said, because of rivalry and conflict and the things that I was going through on a personal scale, level, whatever was happening with me, things got out of hand. This also represents good luck to be gathered before the unexpected dispels it. So we all need good luck so that the unexpected energies or the spirit behind a thing in the negative don't come and do something with it. Because the fact of the matter is that the Creator wants everyone to succeed. Not just Shannon, but all of you. All of you. If we're all connected, then this whole situation was about all of us finding each other, knowingly and unknowingly. I know you're there, but I don't know everyone involved. But I believe that there is a big entity watching me, and I am well known widely now because of all of these things, and because everything that has come out and all of that. And so it is for the masses to be free in so many ways by watching my process for whatever reason, why I'm here and what's going on. It's higher than all of us. But that's amazing that it's all started because of my spine. Bone issues and things of that nature. And being strong. And the spine holds us up. Right? And on a spiritual note, it's having a backbone to yourself. I have spiritual backbone. my spiritual backbone is strong enough where I understand that I can pull things down with my mind. I'm not a super person because I'm like you. Just like you. Like I said, I'd love to have a joint to smoke. It's relaxing to me. I'd rather have something natural. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. So that's amazing that came out again today for me. And you got to witness it, and I'm testifying about it. This is about growth and being protected. See, the Creator tells me all the time, you're protected, baby girl. He told me from the beginning I was protected. It's earth energy, being very grounded, so that's that Saturn energy. And see, there's spying going on here in this growth process. I have been accused of spying because of what I do. But this is, this is amazing to me because, like I said, the Creator led me here to do this. This is my calling. To the religious group that I'm dealing with, that group, let me just say that a minister can get behind the pulpit and say, well, the Spirit of the Lord is saying this to me, and give a word. What is the difference of me praying, or asking the divine, believing and trusting for the Spirit that works in all of us and through all of us and in everything and through everything, through these tools that He's caused me to use? What is the difference? The only difference is that I'm using a tool. But yet, so does the church. They use music as their tool. Their praise and worship and their instruments are all considered tools to bring forth the spirit of a thing and to be inspired and to speak and to sing. This is no different. I'm not spying. We're asking the divine. And like I said, people sit in front of their televisions and they take in things in their eyesight, in their ear gates, in their eye gates. And then it gets settled down on their heart, and then they begin to speak from that place by what they see, because our mind is powerful. So if we're going to sit there, I'm talking to their religious group, and say, God spoke to me today. I was driving down the road, and for some reason, I just looked up and there was a billboard, and there was just something on there that just got my eye, and the Creator began to speak to me through that thing. That's no different. That's no different. We're all different. I don't want to be a cookie cutter. I want to be used the way that the Creator tells me to be used. So for that group that has a problem with this, please click off my channel. Please get off my phone. Because you're a hypocrite for sitting there having to watch what's being said. And if something's triggering you because the Spirit is bringing something out for you to either change a situation or be forewarned about something that's coming out through these cards, then you need to take a good look on the inside of yourself and either change. Either you're not walking in a place of integrity because you yourself are spying by looking at things. If you're accusing me of that. I feel that in my spirit that some people are. And a lot of these people are my family. I've seen that spying card over and over. And it came out on the Sagittarius read today right in front of y'all. And we know it's happening. So I've already shuffled that other deck. I think, did I? I'll give it another shuffle. Somebody says you light a fire in me. And so that can be positive or negative. I'm sure I'm doing it to both sides because the Aries energy had a lot of conflict in that reading. Look guys, once we understand energy and what's really, I want to say this. People are just fine to run to their television every day. Oh, I got to check the weather. What's going to happen on the weather today? They watch the weather and they go, oh, I better grab a coat, it's going to rain. Oh, it's going to be cold, I got to get my coat or whatever. Oh, it's going to be hot, man, I'm going to wear shorts today or something like that. And I don't wear shorts, but but anyway, and then you prepare for the day based off of what the weatherman could see up in the sky. And I understand how spirit and energy works beyond that, and are asking the divine to give us a report so that you and I could be forewarned about energies around us. There's no difference. There is no difference. People need to break free out of their one-track mind here and study and get some true enlightenment on some things, because they're damn hypocrites. Like I said last week, some people are hypocrites and don't even realize it. They would gossip and stuff about everything else, but then they would go watch a very scenario on big screen or television and, oh, that's a good movie, and be accepting of it. Oh yeah, he needed to leave her because she was horrible. But then if that happened right out, you know, I'm just using that. I'm just using that because things like that have happened. And we just don't slow down enough in this realm, in the physical realm, going right back to Saturn energy. It's everything physical and touchy and feely and all that kind of stuff. Sensual. And get in trouble with all that stuff. We've got to have the higher mind, and we have to learn from that space, and we have to study and ask the Creator to please open our eyes to see. Save you a lot. That spiritual wisdom protects us. I know there's been collaboration going on with me. I know it. I feel it. So let's just take some cards here. I'm using a different card deck here. Maybe I used it. No, I didn't use it today. Anyway, what needs to come forth? Please give me 3 cards, Spirit. Thank you. So, intuition. This is the High Priestess, the heavens. This is Pisces and Virgo energy. This is moon energy. This is really going within, and emotional things, hidden things, things that were supposed to happen before time ever began. It's like literally your intuition, your inner knowing of things, cycles of things. Spirituality. Very spiritual card. We have apologies that need to be had in families. There's younger children involved. This also can represent immature, but this is sweet. I'm sorry's, please forgive me's, things of that nature. More water energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Younger children. You know, last week we had that card that came out and said that there's immature people involved. So that doesn't have to mean, you know, and it did say small talk and stuff like that on there. But what I love about this, because these cards can be interpreted in different ways, but this is the highest of the highs, this is the heavens, and the lowest of the low in the earth realm with this energy here. This card in the Rider-Waite is the Piscean card. I mean, it represents that dreamy type energy. Now, we all have that in our chart. But normally the fish is jumping out of it. And this also has to do with churchy stuff because, you know, the church has the fish. You know, that fish emblem on their back of their cards, a lot of them. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm telling you what the Spirit is allowing me to interpret through my spirit. This is about having high volume intuition and also humbling the self from that place. from one extreme to the other, but being very humble and knowing that that's your intuition, and knowing that these are things that the Creator had, like I said. She's the one who holds the book in her hand, the secrets, things that have been hidden, that are coming now to the surface, being pulled on by that moon energy, emotional things. Sometimes this card can represent the other woman or another person. It doesn't mean that it has to be anything like a secret affair or anything like that. It means it can represent just another party involved in a situation. We need to get our mindset out of that. If something like that's happened, then it's happened. You deal with it. That's why this card's coming out, to humble the self, to say I'm sorry. I'm going to have one more here. It's also about being grounded within your intuitions, because it's also connected to Virgo and analyzing things. This is the polarity of both of those, the same spoke on the wheel. One more, please, Spirit. Fast moving, rushing. So now, you know, this would in the card deck, sorry about that lighting, this would represent actual people in the card deck. Younger children, older children, or younger people that are immature, and older, like with 30 and up, or yeah, they're not kings. This would be like little kids if we're going to compare them, and this would be like older, a little bit more mature than this. But rushing in fast, or this also can mean somebody's just a fast talker. Swift changes. But he is holding the truth in his hand with that sword, enlightenment, which is beautiful, and I love that. I love that. What's at the bottom here? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this also has to do with money and work, and putting the time in for something, being profitable, apprenticeship, things like that. Physical labor, because again, it's Pentacles. Underneath that, it is the Six of Cups. Someone from your past. Nostalgia. You just can't get out of your head about them. You're thinking about them all the time. So this is also what I'm getting. This could be somebody from your work, or somebody you met through work, or somebody you work with, or somebody who's connected to something that you do. I love this. I mean, I don't love this card. This is somebody who's really been in their head. That's that, you know, sleepless nights. There's the moon again. Up in their head, trying to make decisions. That's hard energy. At the same time, right underneath that is the sign of Scorpio. It's the Death card showing itself. So there is a transformation. Under this card is the Devil card. Right there with the Death card, that's some negative energy. And then with these three cards, look at this energy again coming out. Damn. And then the Seven of Wands. Somebody happened to stand their ground. Fire energy in their home when they got the whole damn world against them, and they're just standing there, and that's my energy. And that might be yours as well. You may be going through things like that, but this is hitting home because I begin to talk about all of this because, like I said, this is an offline video. It's about the lovers, Gemini, and taking action here. It's also about heavy attraction as well. It's not a bad card. This is about integrity. Saturn energy. Lies and deception and feeling chained, and, you know, and then that right there with that Death card. Something major here. Which we already know about all that stuff. If somebody's in their head about it, about coming forward. Look, people, I know that somebody wanted to put me down. I passed all that. I've also gotten on here and explained to you where all that energy comes from, that other dimension. I have given information to set people free from their mind. Why can't you just accept it? If I can forgive people throwing me away to cannibalism and know that the Creator sent me here on purpose because He told me prior to coming here that I was going to be protected, that it was for a higher purpose than what happened to me, so that we all could be set free from any kind of chains and bondages and be squeezed to the max so that crap gets out of us, so that we all could live victoriously in the earth realm. Why can't we all just accept that? Why can't, to the church group, that's what you always do, right? Come to the altar, you're forgiven. I don't care how bad the sin is, you're forgiven, and you're okay to pray over somebody, say, no, it's okay, and lift them up and send them on their way, and to have a beautiful celebration because somebody's changed their life in a positive direction. What's the difference now that those people are now on that end, have to do it, that threw me away? I forgive you. I forgive everyone who is involved. This needs to happen. I'm sorry. I humble myself. I know on the inside that I have to do this, and this was written before time began, because the Creator knows what's inside of us before we know what's inside of us. He foretells the end from the beginning, or the beginning from the end. However, He knows it all. We also have reference in that book, in that living language, about the skies being rolled up like a scroll. Well, that right there lets you know that we're able to read it. We're not to run to it, but we can ask the Creator, like I just said, turning the TV on, getting the forecast, and then preparing yourself for the energies, the spirit, the weather, whatever. Same difference. Because we're entering into this Aquarian energy here of knowing things, having enlightenment. This is big time enlightenment about things. And yet still living our life as normal like we always do, because the earth and the world's going to keep on going. We're just ascending to a higher place in knowledge, guys. It's exciting. People are getting set free from really yucky energy. All of us are. All of us are. If I have to keep on here, getting on here and reassuring people that it's okay to approach me, then by God, I'm just going to have to do that then. Please approach me. We have refreshing. See, here's the stormy waters. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful what the Creator's bringing out. We've got stormy waters that had been happening, but look what's here. Refreshing, and you calm me. I'm not doing anything. I'm just a conduit for the Spirit to work through me, and so are you. There's nothing that I'm doing at all. This is just my gift. You have gifts also in you that are just as special. They might be completely different than what I have. It doesn't make you better or worse than me. It's just that the Creator has given you different things to bring refreshings to me and other people around you as well. To calm their mind, to calm their spirit, to calm their soul after all the stormy waters. Water came out. Those were the first two cards out. Got water here. Oh. Got water here. We got water here. The Six of Cups actually is filled with flowers. They're good feelings about thinking about somebody from your past that you know. And being in nostalgia about it and dreaming and being in the mind though about it. But there is a definite transformation. This is actually a good card also. So on the up and up, this is a positive transformation. This is the heavens. You know, you and I don't have any control when death happens. Really. I don't care what's happened in the past. Things have happened because they were supposed to happen that way. For whatever reason. For whatever reason. It's over. You will never be the same again when you get the Death card, because it's a complete transformation. Old things have passed away. All things have become new. The Creator says, I'm doing a new thing now. And you can rest your mind. You can rest your mind. Where's that card at? You can rest your mind. Lay your head down tonight. Lay your head down tonight. Lay your head down tonight. And rest your mind. And know that the Creator loves you and I love you. I've had to learn how to encourage myself, and I get on here and tell on myself all the time. I'll get off here tonight and I'll have me another glass of wine because it relaxes me. Nobody's going to bring me a joint to smoke to relax me, then I'm going to have wine. My mind's been going all day. Like I said, I've been working on my business stuff and trying to figure out what am I going to do, electronically with the computer. I really don't want to have to go get internet again, because I don't, this whole spying thing has to quit. Lying, cheating, stealing, and all that kind of stuff has to go away. This is hard energy. Having to guard my home and stand up for my own stuff when everybody else is coming against me energetically. And this is spiritual energy as well, because fire is spiritual, and I feel that stuff energetically. I feel it. King of Wands as well. Taking action. Very passionate. Somebody feels regret though. There's more.